You know how I feel. Ooh, 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 ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. You know how I feel. You know how I feel. Ooh, ooh, ooh. You know how I feel. You know how I feel. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Okay. You should be hearing me, and now you should be seeing me. Okay. Hey, Rita. Yeah, we're still almost at 10 after. um... That's better. Let's see. Let's fix this. Okay. All right. Hello, everyone. And I can just give me 1 second. I don't know if you guys remember this, but when we first started streaming, hey, Cinda. Hey, Shelly, Claire, Rita. Jackie is here. I know. I saw that. And Jackie, Claire, Shelly. Sweet. Okay. Yeah. So the classes are going to. Don't want to make anybody seasick there. I'm going to shift the Thursday class time together. To Saturdays. I haven't really decided when yet. I was thinking about doing it this Saturday, but my elementary school's best friend's mother passed away, and while I'm going through my own stuff with my own mom, I just thought, oh sweet, I just thought that it would be cool if I could go. So I'm hoping to make that memorial, but I am going to be moving the classes. I am interested in what you guys think of, like, it's going to be Saturdays, and it's going to be either like 10 a.m., 11 a.m., 12 noon, or 1. I don't know if I know what you're talking about, Rachel. But no makeup class. No. I'm talking about moving the class from Thursday. Oh, hey, Sarah. Anyway, we can talk about that time, but like I'm thinking like it would, like I know it's going to suck because not everybody's going to be able to take class anymore. Well, what is sleep in? Oh, okay. Okay, Rachel, sorry. Yeah, maybe something's not updating. Um, I mean, what is sleeping in, Jackie? Because my parents talk about sleeping in and they're getting up at 7 earlier on Saturdays. Okay. Yeah, unfortunately, we're kind of, yeah, I don't know. I'd have to think about that. I think, like, actually, a 1 o'clock start time would probably be the latest that I would want to do. But we don't have to figure all this out now. But just know that it's coming and know that I am very, oh my gosh, night owl. Okay, all right. All right. All right, so it looks like the bidding's going to start at 11 a.m. and it looks like everybody would prefer like a 4 o'clock, but we can't do that one. All right. Anyway, I want to get going with this. Let's see. Hopefully, I don't mess anything up here. So the space that I want to talk about tonight, none of you are beginners, and you already know this already. But the space that I want to talk about now is between the back shoulders there. That's not what you need, but between the back shoulders, that space right there. It is a space that is real. Okay, so all right, so yeah. I feel like at this point I should ask forgiveness for even bringing up 10 o'clock a.m. Sorry. I mean, I don't want to do it at 10 either, but whatever. Thank you, Claire. But I want to talk about the night space today because there are certain sort of lessons you can't get into. Okay. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's right. You're in Hawaii. Yeah. Yeah. Um, there are certain sort of when you're first learning core hooping or really hooping any kind of hooping, you're mostly focused on what is happening in front of you. That's the world we live in. That makes sense. Like all your instincts are built around developing this. Where hooping is cool and changes things is that it's happening behind you as well. And so in HoopPath, we call everything that's happening in front of you your day side, and everything that's happening behind you your night side. And a lot of times, what will happen, or not, well, yeah, like it's sort of almost predictable that when hoopers are learning hooping, that you can just see their bodies are just focused on what's in front of them. Totally makes sense. But to get them to that next level, or in my belief, I had to figure out a way because it happened for me. I had to figure out a way to talk about like what's happening behind you, and so once I could kind of use the story as day side and night side, people their core hooping really began to change because they were feeling like one half. If you think about like you're pushing, like if this is my front and this is my backside or day side, night side, what's happening most of the time is that they're just push coming into the day, right? And so when you start to learn how to push in day and night, if that makes any sense at all, hopefully it does. I think we've been doing this. It changes your core flow. It changes your off-body flow too, but it really changes your core flow. So we're going to focus on that tonight, and I don't want to spend any more time talking. I got some. We're gonna kind of jump between my SoundCloud. I've got all the cameras hooked up, so let me know if the video quality sucks because that might mean that I have too many cameras going. It's also it could be my rural internet, but we're gonna bounce between my iTunes and my SoundCloud. But I think I have them correctly set up, so you'll be able to see music info from wherever. Uh, Actually, I think maybe we'll just. Okay, here's what I want to do. I'll start with a silent sway, but I'm going to keep it quick, and then we're going to move to a more up sway. So, um, audible breath in. All right. Okay, that's pretty good. All right. Audible breath in. I recommend closing your eyes because what we're going to open with is kind of hard to really sense it first. But what we're opening to is called night side touch. Your night side is if everything behind you and in almost all aspects of life, we only deal with day side. And so the way we open up the night side is by bringing awareness to the sense of touch on our back, on the backs of our shoulders, on the backs of our hands. And you can feel that waking up by moving them quickly and just bringing your awareness to them. I want to feel air on the back of my hands and then move until you do. And then hopefully that feeling will extend all the way to every inch of the night side. With or without wind, you'll be feeling your back. I love this track so much. So in HoopPath, the night side of your arms would be the top side. The whole day and night is based on if you were laying on like a beach with your palms down. No, I'm sorry. Palms up. Audible breath in. Point technique is night side contact. Most of the time. Audible breath in. Whatever it is that brought you into the hoop and whatever it is that keeps you in the hoop, whatever that passion is, whatever that technique is, being aware of your night side will only help enrich it, make it stronger, increase the passion. Audible breath in. Breath in. I'm bringing my awareness to my night side, to this space behind me. Awareness is like daylight. Focus is like a spotlight. I'm bringing daylight. Audible breath in. Okay. I love that track. Okay. I want to go ahead and move into, we're going to kind of keep it moving, not fast, but pretty continuously. So what I wanted you to do is I want to open you up to feeling contact on the night side. And this is the type of class that, you know, can be a revisit of the foundations, or if you're just getting hooping, it can really like sort of help you find your skills maybe more quickly. And so what I want you to do is be in the hoop, and you can hold it any way you want to, however it is, but I want you to move the hoop across your back. I'm moving my hands, boom, boom, whatever you're doing, super simple stuff, back scratching, whatever it is. And if you can bring your awareness, however you're holding the hoop, it doesn't matter, but if you can bring your awareness to your night side, that's pretty much all you have to do to change your hooping for the better. Because once you bring your awareness to something, it lights it up. It kind of does its own thing. It just, it really is kind of experienced, like just awareness begins the change. And so without even telling your body what to do, just bringing your awareness to it. Isn't too big. Once you're inside of it, you can push with your hands. You push out against your hands, or out with your hands against the hoop, and then that creates a third point. These are called push breaks, and they're a relationship between you and the breaking point. In shoulder hooping, they look like this. Oop, I missed it. That's a night side move that helps. Night side awareness helps you find that and hit that. This is a 2-point stall, but with the hoop on my night side and then in my day side. 1 point. And I can go into a 3-point. This is such a perfect song for this. This is what I was going to do for a whole exercise, but we should just add it in now. Is night side stalls. They can really, stalling in your night, for some people like me, it's a lot easier to stall in my night. But that's night side. In HoopPath, night side means that the point of contact is on your night side. Even though the hoop is in front of you, the point of contact is behind you. This is a night side stall. I hope this is making sense. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and since I think I know the skill level of most of you that are watching, one of the ways you can go back into your old tricks and like slick them up a little bit, or just polish them, or just keep them sharp, however you look about it, is when you go about a lift, when you go to drop in, almost always you're going to be dropping in to your night side, or at least to it moving very quickly to your night side. So when you go up and do these like old school like lifts and drop-ins, one of the best pieces of advice I can give to like beginners is to feel your night side when you drop in. Or even if I'm going back to the waist, like if I'm just doing these like super old school, when the hoop drops in, boom, I'm thinking about it landing on my night side. It just gets me like that much more time to react. Hopefully that made sense.
All night, 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 all night.
Actually, I love that song, but that's not what I want to play right now, because that's going to be the next song. Actually, this one might work. If I lift and I drop in, what I'm inviting you to do is to feel the night side of contact. Night side stall. My favorite ways to do a night side stall that's kind of a good beginner one, I think, is when you stall it, you kind of put your arms out like this, and it stalls by being held on your arms, both arms. So it looks like this.
Yo, what's up? What you doing? Check this out.
I'm not very flexible, as you can probably tell. But I'm holding the hoop basically on the night side points behind me. I can change the height of those points and start to fold it. Dayside point, or dayside, 2 point. This is night side. I love that song, but it's got questionable lyrics. Learn that one. One sec, water break. We did a class a long time ago where I was like, the title of the class was something like Baxter Explains the Baxter, but there used to be a move when I first got into hooping that my hoop buddies would call the Baxter, and they weren't branding it or whatever, they just recognized it as being me, and it's when you pick up a hoop and you drop it back on. In HoopPath terms, this is called an indirect pass. Oh, nice, Rita. Sweet. Yeah, I love it when you guys share your class with us. Love that. But anyway, this is the Baxter. You guys are on a 9-second delay with me, so sometimes your comments might show up before I see them. But what makes this move really happen, especially when you decide you want to stop moving with it, is you feel the night side contact. You feel like this, if we're not clear, like everything behind me, I feel that contact on that. Okay, so now what I wanted to do was to move into core hooping and opening up the night side. So we're going to start on the waist. I'll probably talk you guys through it. We're doing good on time. Good.
All night, 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 all night.
So the first thing I'd like you to do, I invite you to do, is to bring your awareness to your core and imagine it moving around you.
Only need the crew plus me.
You don't have to bring focus to anything, just awareness.
£8 for a G&T. Probably gonna spill it on my jeans. Don't really care honestly, because I only need the crew plus me. We stay all day.
When the hoop is touching the front of you, that's called your day side. And right here at the meridian, it becomes your night side. So it can change how you turn, but your night side is always, as you lay on the ground, that sort of horizon.
Only need my crew plus me.
If you struggle with second current hooping, it can change second current. Can make it so much easier for you to think about your night side. And if you're having trouble finding it, close your eyes. That's what I used to do on the road with everybody. I'd make everybody go blindfolded.
Don't know who we're gonna see, but I heard they play a couple CDs. £8 for a G&T. Probably gonna spill it on my jeans. Don't really care honestly, cause I only need the crew plus me. We stay all day, UK, okay, just vibes. We slide all day, all night, all night, all night.
Night side can really affect your chi hooping. If I'm trying to bring the hoop up and down my body without touching it, I'm trying to bring it up or push it back down, my night side, once I engage my night side, that whole move becomes so much easier.
Cause I only need my crew plus me.
All night.
Alright. If I'm here and I'm trying to bring the hoop up, my night side.
I don't stop, I don't stop, I don't stop. Cause I only need my crew plus me.
All night. All night.
But even, our first focus for this first song with core is just feeling your night side. Even if you're not at the place right now where you can chi the hoop up, just feel that night side.
Cause I only need my crew plus me.
All night. All night.
only need my crew plus me.
All night.
Okay. All right. We're skill building tonight. That's our focus. Working on skills, and we're using Nightside to help us do it. God, this is one of those times where I really wish I was in a room with somebody else. Because I want to keep going. I don't know where you guys are, but I want to do one more kind of like upbeat song, just because sometimes like having the extra energy is helpful. But I wanted to talk to you a little bit about shoulder hooping and Nightside push. And I'm going to go to the bird's eye here. When I was talking earlier in class about pushing forward, you can sort of see my hands pushing forward. Doesn't matter like which direction I'm turning, they're pushing forward. And a lot of times in our shoulder hooping, we're using our arms in a very forward, like they're, most of the time when they're making contact, they're in front, and that's fine. But we can start to push them behind us.
Come on, let's freak you. Is that too much to ask?
And it doesn't mean that they have to do anything.
I didn't think so.
But the further they get behind us, the more we feel them on our night side. And I can start to think of my arms underneath the shoulder current as being able to create push and create upward push even behind me. If it translates, I don't know if like anybody watching this could tell, but I'm pushing right now through my night side. Trying to. Yeah. So instead of pushing forward, I'm trying to push backwards. And bringing my elbows back into night helps me get there. A nightside stall. I was just realizing that as I'm turning, I use my arms coming up to sometimes help me find the nightside stall. Well, wait. Dayside, nightside. Okay. All right, let me bring myself back. Okay, sweet. I love that you're doing the class blindfolded. That's awesome. Ooh. Actually, all right, that song inspired me to do an exercise I used to do with that one, and it can definitely be weaved into this, and it'll give you some of you a chance to take a break. You could do lifts and drop-ins too if you're starting to burn out, but one of the ways that you can, when you feel like your angle hooping has gotten decent enough, when you feel like when you feel like your angle hooping has gotten decent enough, actually even probably before you get there, but you can start to slow your steps up. And I can try to there we go. And so what I'm trying to do is slowly get myself to like just the minimal amount of push to keep the hoop going. I want to get there. I wasn't doing such a good job, but that's where I want to get, and night side awareness will really help you get there. And I used to use this song to help teach that.
She said, do you wanna be loved? Do you wanna be touched like you never been? If I gave you my heart, would you pull it apart and make a runway? I don't wanna play silly games.
Oh, I remember. One way to get into these angles slowly is from neck hooping. I'm gonna turn my mic off so it doesn't drive you guys crazy.
Heart down to the gutter. She thinks she Bonnie and I'm Clyde. Well, you can play it for a night. Oh, but if you search, you find I'm not looking for no love tonight. No, I don't want bad vibes, but you're too fast, wanna jump the line. So I said bye, bye, bye. I don't wanna be tired. I said bye, bye, bye. I said bye, bye, bye. I don't wanna be tired. I said bye, bye, bye. Yeah. And she said, hold on, baby, why you leaving? I thought we had a love that we believed in. You're running from yourself, I hope you find what you're looking for out there.
In earth angle, especially in earth angle, night side awareness makes a huge difference because that's where you'll most obviously want to pop the hoop. Even though I'm focus is on earth, the motion is going up, right? So nighttime awareness in the earth angle is going skyward. They invert. This is total hippie stuff here, but I can completely feel a different ritmo when I'm trying to push down with my day side in that kind of motion. This is me trying to push down. This is me. This isn't the best song for this, but then this is me pushing up. I don't know if it would visually show any different, but this is me pushing up. This is me pushing down. Up.
Hey, stereo pump, material boy. The mother's cold front. If you ain't got the glow, young, you ain't got nothing. And you are not the man, you were just a boy. It's pedophiles here, don't get yourself destroyed. Hey, people try and be me. I'm like, that's cool, babe, you can make believe. I heard you was doing this, so let's go and see. If you a superstar, cause nobody told me. Hey, just let me know. I'm at the finish line, they ain't even say go. I know a couple girls that never say no. Hey, tell them come get me, tell them come get me, tell them come get me. So, get me,
slowly.
I was at the dealership
This is
looking
me
at
pushing
a bit.
down.
Can't afford it yet, but next year get me.
And by pushing down, I mean when the hoop is coming up, I'm thinking my push down is what's creating momentum.
And don't try to jip me. I know what I'm worth. This black boy here ain't never snatched no purse. Millionaire thoughts. Stone cold
This is up.
hustle. Never been to
This is
jail
down.
'cause I never got caught. I ain't no
My legs are just
dummy.
automatically shifting.
Usain Bolt in real life can't run me. Welcome to the life. This is what we do. Don't go to work. All we do is rip mics. Ain't having 9 to 5 in about 8 years. And it's gonna be 9 this time next year. Hey.
I got cute. The same night side awareness push can really help if you're still at waist or not still, but if you're at waist angle hooping, pushing up on the night side.
We be on the road, yo, catch me out in Nice. Ain't no particular reason, just wanna hit the beach. But back to the grind, I could keep it going without doing no lines. How about you? Shades be looking cool with the chromatic hue. Carrera on the side and the shoes Miu Miu. Name brand whore on the European tour. That's the double entendre, the clothes and the shows. Sorry if you blunder, that's it, I don't miss on purpose. I prefer y'all dead. Hey, 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 hey. Tell 'em come get me. Tell 'em come get me. Tell 'em come get me. So get me, get me, get me, get me, get me. Hey, tell 'em come get me. Tell 'em come get me. Tell 'em come get me. So get me, get me, get me, get me, get me. Yeah, we get it. We out. What? I said we out. What?
Yeah, Ann says she likes angle on the legs. Absolutely. Okay. Oh, I love that song too. Okay, but we sort of started on time, so I sort of want to end on time. I've got 2 songs in mind. These are part of like songs that I just thought would be cool to try. So this is kind of our free hoop. But if you have any questions, if there's anything you want me to talk about, these type of classes are really meant to just bring awareness. You know, there's no real right or wrong, right? You know, it's not. There's no part of me that's saying you should. I'm just saying you might want to, because it's awesome. Like once you become aware of your night side, it changes your hoop experience. To you it changes it for the better, I think. Okay, so let's play a song. If I remember right, this is going to be a little bit slower paced. Wow, that's so great to hear, Rita. Thank you for sharing that. I think it makes a huge difference. Sorry, y'all, I wanted to correct the music. We're now on SoundCloud, so if you like this track, you can go find it on SoundCloud. Frugal Kitten. I love that name. Night side refers to, like, if I'm creating a meridian right now, my night side is everything behind me here. Everything you're seeing right now is my night side. And it doesn't change even if things are happening. Yeah, well, welcome, Frugal. Thank you for commenting. I'm glad you asked that question. But even if the hands are moving in front of me, if I'm making contact with this portion of my arm, I'm hitting the hoop with my night side, even though it's in my day. So this is your day, this is your night, and then day and night on your body are determined by palms up towards the sun. I hope that helps. That was the quick version. Right now, I am doing a night side stall. The hoop is at rest on my night side. This is a night side 2-point, 3-point stall. When I tell people how to paddle, I always tell them to paddle with your night side. So when you go to paddle in HoopPath, you're touching the hoop with your night side, not your day side, but your night. I mean, there's no right and wrong. It's not a rule. It's just how I teach, just to come up and push with your night side so you can get your hand really close to the body when you come up and make the push. It's less jarring. You're not really boxing the hoop anymore. Okay. Yeah, all right, so we'll keep doing, we'll do one more free hoop, and then maybe something slower and call it a night. Thank you guys for joining me. I really appreciate it. Fire your questions away. Nice.
Trigger me no got me no be tell it and me ready pull me no be tell us it and me ready be unit and me run. Me no got me no be tell it and me ready pull and me no focus out and no be tell it and me ready. Me no for me no be tell it and me ready no be tell us it and me ready be unit and me run. Me no for me no be tell it and me ready pull me no be tell us it and me ready and me ready.
Musicality.
Thanks for joining us, Rachel. What did I miss? You're welcome, Claire. Sweet. Yeah, I like that track too. Yeah, you'll be missed.
Does everybody dream?
Yeah. I just want to say, just for the record, that like, you know, my life has changed, and I can't do Thursday night anymore, and so it's gonna suck. Like for, you know, it's just anytime you change the schedule and there's multiple students, things change. Sweet. Well, Rachel, we will miss you. It's always awesome when you're live.
Dream. Dream.
All right, I'm gonna shut up and we'll finish this out.
I felt like I was away. So when your spirit's flying in the air, they're invisible. Dream. I think that it's feelings at me. And you could dream of them like you. Flying in the air.
Okay. All right. Thanks, y'all. I think. Okay, we got time for one more free hoop, so we'll just keep the free hoop in.
Yeah.
Hot with the flow like Manilova. Picking every syllable, the light in the loader. Sitting with my people, always sparking the bowl up. And I be on lit, but I ain't even pour up. Let that shit go, baby, that's how we grow up. I don't feel old, I feel rich when I own up. Down to the bones of my zone controller. Lighter than the stats that you pack promoter. Bet against me and never hitting the home run. Man, you had the idea till it fade like a stoner. Respect the healers, giving up to the growers. Peace to the peach, want a piece but don't know it. Jesus don't hold this on pedestals though. It's a whole nother path, fuck a whack ass POTUS. Stack that dough in a backpack, go where mysticism is the reason why we have mass show. Parasitic fools, let that asshole go. Never beg to confuse, you better live it on your own. You better act like you know. You better act like you know. hot with the flow, hot with the flow, hot with the flow. Act like you know. Hot with the hot with the hot with the flow like hot with the hot with the flow like. With the flow like. Of oppression, drop taps, a blotter. Learn how to do this on my own, so no problem. Slow like my tropical bird, birds, my water. Thirsting for spirit, pray the same for my daughters. I got two right by me, they don't want for nothing. Two tucked away, I pray I see them often. 2 bucks away from giving what I ain't got. And I'ma rest easy when I go to my coffin. I'ma rest, damn I rock a easy, damn I rock a rock a, damn I rock a party. I'ma rest, damn I rock a easy, damn I rock a easy, rock a, damn I rock a party. Finna find a cloud with the silver lining, and I'm finna hold it down like a bad witch need binding. Getting tied up, hanging around like Shabari. Watch me flip it over your head like a sorry. Damn I rock a, damn I rock a, damn I rock a, damn I rock a party. Drop, party, drop, party, drop, taps a blotter. Drop, taps, drop, taps, drop, Drop taps the blotter. Drop taps. Drop taps the blotter.
Okay, thanks everybody. And I hope you're welcome, Rachel. It's awesome to have you a part. Thank you guys so much. I am going to peace out.